Across arid landscapes, the tenacious prickly pear cactus thrives, yielding a fruit prized for its vibrant color and exceptional nutritional profile. The harvest demands precision and protection. Skilled workers meticulously remove the fruit, navigating the
Each fruit is a reservoir of flavor and pigment, carefully collected to preserve its integrity before the industrial transformation begins. The first logistical hurdle, transporting the fragile, freshly harvested bounty from the field to the rigorous standards of the processing plant.
Strict temperature and hygiene protocols commence immediately. The fruits must be protected from heat and contamination during transit.
Traceability is paramount. Every batch is cataloged at the source, initiating a chain of custody that defines modern food safety. Arrival at the dedicated receiving bay signals the beginning of industrial-scale processing, where volume meets uncompromising quality control. Before unloading, every truck is weighed. Mass balance verification is the essential starting point for yield calculation and production planning. A representative sample is immediately isolated. This small portion will determine the fate of the entire incoming consignment.
Laboratory analysis confirms the maturity and sweetness. The bricks level must meet precise specifications for optimal product consistency.
Once cleared by quality assurance, the fruit transitions onto the automated line, ready for its primary cleaning stage.
The fruit must first be disarmed. A quick application of UVC light targets surface pathogens, enhancing the overall microbial load reduction strategy before wet processing. A burst of chilled mist reduces the fruit's core temperature, mitigating heat stress and preserving cellular structure prior to pressing.
Digital supervision confirms the conveyor speed is perfectly synchronized with the capacity of the primary despiking unit.
Controlled batching ensures consistent throughput, preventing equipment overload and optimizing the efficiency of the cleaning process.
Automated grading by size and color optimizes the later peeling stages, where machinery settings must be perfectly calibrated. High-speed rotary brushes combined with intense water jets physically abrade and detach the irritating glochids from the fruit's skin. This aggressive mechanical action is calibrated carefully, powerful enough to sanitize, yet gentle enough not to compromise the internal pulp.
Wastewater from this initial scrubbing is immediately separated and filtered, managing organic debris at the earliest point in the process.
The fruits receive a deep, turbulent soak, ensuring every surface area is exposed to a cleansing bath.
A controlled vortex removes microscopic impurities, a continuous flow of pristine water maintaining the highest standard of external cleanliness.
The wet product elevates, allowing excess water to drain rapidly through the fine mesh belt before entering the mechanical preparation stage.
Automated precision ensures clean removal of the fruit's non-edible tips, maximizing the yield of the internal, valuable pulp.
Byproduct management is precise. The discarded material is instantly isolated, preventing any opportunity for cross-contamination. Laser alignment systems ensure each fruit is oriented perfectly for the subsequent high-speed peeling operation.
The outer peel, often thick and bitter, is mechanically sliced away by razor-sharp, food-grade blades.
The separated peel fragments are automatically collected and routed to the facility's dedicated byproduct recovery area. Optical sensors perform a rapid, non-destructive check, analyzing color consistency and identifying any remaining blemishes or imperfections.
Injection automation guarantees that only premium quality pulp continues forward, maintaining the integrity of the finished product.
Uniform slicing is critical. Precise mechanical cutting ensures consistent surface area exposure for the subsequent stages of extraction. The perfect geometrical slices descend, ready for the initial size reduction before entering the high-pressure extraction unit.
The pre-breaker gently disrupts the cellular matrix, releasing the juice and pulp mixture while keeping the seeds mostly intact.
The raw slurry is temporarily held in a chilled tank, preventing enzymatic browning and flavor degradation prior to pressing.
Pre-processing quality assurance. Samples are drawn to confirm the temperature profile and preliminary consistency parameters.
An absolute checkpoint, the inductive metal detector scans the entire stream, ensuring zero metallic contamination from machinery wear.
As an added layer of safety, powerful magnetic rods capture microscopic ferrous fragments before the pressing stage. Mandatory compliance documentation records the sensitivity and status of all critical contamination prevention systems.
Controlled preheating slightly softens the pulp structure, which significantly increases the efficiency of the subsequent hydraulic pressing. Industrial-grade clean steam provides the gentle, precise thermal energy needed to condition the product without scorching. A positive displacement pump maintains consistent pressure, gently transferring the conditioned slurry toward the primary extraction unit.
This is the continuous flow of refinement, a seamless, high-velocity sequence transforming the raw fruit into refined production input. A positive air environment protects the exposed pulp, preventing airborne contaminants from settling during preparation.
Inside the massive hydraulic press, thousands of pounds of force are applied, designed to liberate the pure, concentrated juice. The raw nectar flows vigorously from the compacted fruit mass. This initial pressing extracts the majority of the liquid gold. The remaining solids, including the seeds, are not discarded. They represent a valuable secondary stream for future specialized products. The crude juice is immediately protected under an inert nitrogen blanket, preventing oxidation that degrades color and nutritional value.
A preliminary vibratory screening step removes coarse particulate matter, protecting the subsequent high-speed equipment.
High surface area filtration plates maximize throughput, ensuring the process remains rapid and highly economical on an industrial scale.
Centrifugal force is deployed. Spinning at thousands of revolutions per minute, this process separates solids based on density difference.
The intense rotation clarifies the liquid, meticulously isolating fine pulp particles from the denser, pure juice. The two streams diverge. The highly purified juice advances, while the concentrated residual sludge is hygienically diverted for alternative utilization.
Real-time monitoring of clarity. Turbidity sensors confirm the separation efficiency of the high-speed centrifuge. The result, a flawlessly clear liquid, its intense color and clarity a testament to the efficacy of modern separation technology.
Ultrafiltration refines the texture. Molecular sieving removes specific large molecules, preventing haze formation and optimizing mouthfeel.
Pressure drives the liquid across the semi-permeable membranes, selectively controlling which components are allowed to pass through.
System parameters are tightly controlled. Consistent flow rate and pressure are essential for maintaining membrane performance and longevity.
Post-clarification, the juice is thermally conditioned and gently agitated, preventing any resettlement of fine particulates.
Final pre-formulation verification. The refined juice must meet an exact chemical blueprint before minor ingredients are introduced.
A symphony of stainless steel. The clarification zone represents a sterile barrier between raw material and the stabilized end product. Every variable is quantified. Real-time data visualization allows for immediate, microscopic adjustments to the process.
Energy efficiency in cooling. Chilled glycol circulates, maintaining low temperatures critical for biological stability.
Pressure relief management. Controlled venting prevents gas buildup and maintains the structural integrity of the sealed vessels.
High-pressure pumps generate the force needed to overcome the resistance of the ultrafine membrane matrix.
Maximizing resource utilization. A secondary wash extracts residual juice from the press cake before final disposal. Operational logging. Detailed records ensure adherence to the preventative maintenance schedule for the high-speed equipment.
The perfectly clarified liquid is secured, awaiting the precise introduction of stabilizing and flavor components.
The secondary stream transforms. The seeds, which harbor the highly valuable oil, are meticulously separated and dried using controlled heat.
Vibratory screens sort the seeds by size and density, removing any residual pulp fiber to ensure optimal extraction efficiency. Only the finest, perfectly conditioned seeds are selected, representing the concentrated source material for the ultra-premium oil.
Extraction of the legendary oil commences. Cold pressing avoids chemical solvents, preserving the potent nutritional compounds. The yield is minuscule, the value immense. Pure prickly pear seed oil, liquid gold, is collected drop by specialized press.
Micro-filtration further refines the oil, ensuring zero solid residue and achieving exceptional clarity for the cosmetic-grade product.
Scientific validation confirms the oil's profile. Gas chromatography verifies the precise composition of essential fatty acids, guaranteeing potency. The luxury oil packaging is a study in precision. Microvolume dosing targets the small, protective vessels under absolute vacuum.
The essence of the final product is defined in the lab. Precise microdosing blends natural stabilizers and necessary acidulants.
Weight tolerance is measured in milligrams. Formulation demands absolute accuracy to achieve the signature profile of the product.
The premix is pumped into the main batching tank, where it will be homogenized with a vast volume of clarified juice. Slow, controlled agitation ensures perfect kinetic dispersion, integrating the minor ingredients flawlessly throughout the entire batch.
Homogenization verification. Viscosity testing confirms the blend is uniform and ready for thermal processing.
Thermal stabilization begins. The PHE rapidly elevates the juice temperature to ultra-high temperature sterilization levels.
The precise thermal envelope, ultra-pasteurization, is achieved instantly, destroying microbial spores while minimizing flavor impact.
Real-time monitoring confirms the lethal thermal curve, a legal and biological necessity for high-quality, shelf-stable food production.
The critical counter step, flash cooling. This rapidly halts the thermal process, preserving the organoleptic quality of the fruit. The sterile product enters the aseptic hold, a pressurized, oxygen-free environment that guarantees absolute purity before packaging.
Validation of the sterile barrier is constant. Pressure checks confirm the total isolation of the product from the external atmosphere.
Homogenization finalizes the blend. High pressure breaks down any remaining particles, ensuring a perfectly stable emulsion.
The intense pressure ensures uniform particle size distribution, preventing future separation or sedimentation in the finished bottle. The liquid returns to the aseptic zone, achieving the final structural and biological stability required for long-term storage.
Flow synchronization is managed digitally. The pumping rate is precisely matched to the filler's capacity to ensure continuous operation. Seamless changeover. Automated valve sequences initiate the transfer of the stable, finished liquid to the packaging line. Pre-sterilization of the transfer lines ensures no condensation or standing water can compromise the aseptic integrity of the system.
The thermal heart of the operation. A constant, controlled exchange of extreme heat and rapid cooling ensures safety and quality.
Packaging hygiene is absolute. Ionized air blasts sterilize the interior of every vessel, neutralizing static and removing airborne contaminants.
The aseptic filler is the heart of the packaging line, where sterile liquid meets sterile container with flawless mechanical timing.
High-velocity, non-contact filling ensures rapid, precise dosing, minimizing product exposure while maintaining complete sterility.
Immediately following the fill, the seal is applied. High-torque capping guarantees an airtight, tamper-proof, long-term barrier.
Non-invasive inspection. Gamma-ray technology verifies the fill volume with sub-millimeter precision for regulatory compliance. The visual identity is checked instantly. Label registration and print quality must be perfect before application. High-speed precision labeling applies the branding sleeve, defining the product's presence on the intensely competitive retail shelf. Traceability is finalized. Laser marking imprints the indispensable batch code and expiration date onto the container base.
Bundling efficiency. Multiple units are automatically grouped and sealed within a protective, heat-shrunk film for distribution.
Controlled thermal application activates the film, creating a rigid and secure multi-pack, ready for the palletizing process.
The tertiary package is constructed. Automated carton insertion prepares the lotted product for high bay warehouse storage. The case is closed and identified. Automated application of the logistics label prepares the bulk unit for its journey worldwide.
Random sampling verifies seal integrity. Manual check ensures the automated capper maintained correct closing force.
Weight verification ensures accuracy. Any case outside the tight tolerance is automatically diverted for manual inspection.
Visual confirmation of operational status. Green lights signify the flawless, high-speed pace of the aseptic filling line. Flawed product isolation. Robotic precision ejects non-compliant units, maintaining the overall integrity of the finished batch.
High-speed throughput is monitored. The SCADA system provides centralized control over every microsecond of the filling operation.
Precision conveyance. High-friction belts maintain the spacing and speed of the delicate glass containers through the critical zones.
The finished goods move toward the logistics pipeline, transitioning from production line output to dispatch inventory.
A masterpiece of industrial food science. Perfectly stable, brilliantly colored, and fundamentally pure.
Robotic palletizing begins. Intelligent systems stack the packaged goods in precise interlocking patterns for maximum stability. The entire palletized load is encapsulated in high-tensile stretch film, securing the cargo against dynamic forces during transit.
Within the controlled climate of the high bay warehouse, products are stored vertically, awaiting dispatch in a state-of-the-art facility. The meticulous process of clean-in-place begins. Automated cycles purge the internal systems with industrial-grade alkaline solution.
Expert operators load the cargo, ensuring perfect utilization of space and correct weight distribution within the shipping container. This commitment to quality defines the brand, ensuring that purity and perfection are sealed within every single container.
This is the unwavering Journe care.